Hi everyone, it's Miss Hills here, the child and youth worker from Earl Miller. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about mindfulness. So what is mindfulness? Basically, it means that you are present. You're focusing on where you are and what you're doing. So you're not worrying about things that happened yesterday or things that happen tomorrow, or thinking about other things. Your mind is not elsewhere. You are here in the moment. So if you're in your classroom, you hear the sounds in your classroom, you see the things in your classroom, you smell the smells in your classroom, you feel the things that you can touch in your classroom. And this process of mindfulness helps with relieving stress and worries and anxieties, and helps us being happier when we are living in the moment and focusing on what we're doing. Now, I know that that is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes our minds wander, sometimes they're bigger than us. Our worries kind of take over. So sometimes we need to do a little bit of work in our brains in order to be mindful. So today we're going to talk a little bit about breathing, which will help us calm our minds and our bodies to be more present in the moment. And it also helps a lot with reducing stress or worries or anger, anything like that. And also could be a good thing to practice before bed. If sometimes you have a hard time falling asleep, this could be something that you can practice. So the first thing is we're just gonna go over some basics on breathing. Hopefully everybody knows how to breathe, but there's actually some ways that we breathe that make us feel even worse. So when we start breathing really, really hard and really, really heavy when we're upset, it actually makes us feel worse because there's not enough air getting into our heads. And sometimes we feel dizzy, sometimes we even feel sick. But we always seem to do that when we're upset. Kind of strange. So today, we are gonna take a deep breath in through our nose for 3 seconds, then out through our mouth for 3 seconds. Now, when you're doing this, I shouldn't hear you breathing. And the friends beside you, or if you're at home, whoever's beside you shouldn't hear you breathing. So if you're going, that's just forcing air. It's not actually gonna help you relax. So try to really control it when you bring it in and out. Pretend that you are filling your stomach up with air like a balloon, and then you're slowly releasing it all. It's really about controlling that breath. So you're gonna take 3 seconds in through your nose. 3 seconds out through your mouth. Okay, so now I want everyone watching to try it along with me, and we're gonna take 3 breaths together. So you wanna sit up straight and make sure that your back is straight and you're not slouched over. And we're gonna start with a big breath in through our nose. 1, 2, 3, and out through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. And again, in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, and out through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. Good. So sometimes it takes a little bit of practice to be able to get that control, especially with letting it out. Sometimes we just want to go, so we can continue to practice that. Sometimes making a circle with your mouth, like that helps. I know that it's not easy to do with a mask on. So it's especially a reason to control that breath when you're letting it out, that you're not forcing it and just blowing a bunch of hot air into your mask. So make sure that you're really controlling that breath and it's coming out of your belly. And you should see your shoulders kind of relaxing as you do it. So what I have here, some of you may have seen these before, and some of you may have not. So basically it is a very, very sparkly bottle. And some people call it glitter bottles. Some people call it mindful bottles. Some people call them chill bottles. There's lots of different names for them. So I like to call them mindful bottles. So basically what you do is you shake it all up until you see all of the ripples. And then you place it down and you let the glitter settle. And in order to make the glitter settle, you need to practice taking those deep breaths. So we are going to practice that again together and watch the glitter settle. And if you have a mindful bottle in your class or at home, feel free to shake yours as well. So again, we're gonna put our backs up straight. Big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. So as you can start to see here at the top, the glitter is settling. So usually these bottles take about 4 or 5 minutes. So they're a nice little timer to have if a class or you need to settle. So you can keep practicing that breathing until the glitter has gone all the way to the bottom and all of the water is clear like it is on the top here. Another thing that you can practice is sometimes we have a hard time focusing when we do the breaths. Sometimes we forget, or sometimes we just need that extra help to ground ourselves and be mindful. So we're going to use our hands. And some of you may know this technique, and some of you may be the first time, but whether you are in kindergarten or grade 6, this is something that everybody can use and is extremely helpful. So what you're gonna do is you're going to take your finger and you're just going to trace around the other hand. Just trace around each finger, like that. So when we do that, every time we go up a finger, you're gonna take a deep breath in. And when you go down, you let it out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. And then by the time you reach the end, you've taken 5 deep breaths. I did it really fast just to show you, but you want to make sure that you're still doing your 3 seconds. So 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out as you go up and down. And it's something that you can use the mindful bottle for as well. So you can shake it and use it as your timer while you practice. So take your hands out. And we're gonna do it all together. Make sure that your back is nice and straight again. So you're gonna take a deep breath in through your nose for 3 seconds, out through your mouth for 3 seconds. In and out. 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 And there we have it, 5 deep breaths. So we've cleared up about half of our bottle. If we're still feeling a little bit stressed or frustrated or unable to clear and calm our mind, we can do it again, and we can do 10, or you could do 50, as many as you want. So my challenge to you is to practice the 5-finger breathing every night before you go to bed. See if it helps shut off your brain and if you have an easier time falling asleep. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.